Dr. Jaffe, you explained that these delayed hypersensitivities can occur from 3 hours to 3 weeks after exposure. So can you explain how the 12-hour fast period is sufficient preparation for the LRA test?
Indeed, a very interesting question. Since the reactions that are delayed can be hours to weeks from antigen or foreign exposure until activation, how come 12 hours is enough for the specimen? Well, there's 3 steps here that we need to talk about. The first is, does the lymphocyte recognize this as a foreign invader? If the lymphocytes are antibody triggered, it must be a harmful antibody, not a helpful antibody. But if a harmful antibody triggers a lymphocyte, the lymphocyte sends out signals that activate all lymphocytes in the neighborhood. So the lymphocytes that were activated, say 3 weeks ago by an Arthus reaction or a Schwartzman reaction or a serum sickness reaction, those lymphocytes, out of the billions and billions of lymphocytes you have in circulation, will not be observable in flowing blood in the 12 hours before the blood is drawn, which is why we activate the cells rather than just read the results in the laboratory. So we have to wake the cells back up after putting them to sleep metabolically, and then stimulate them to see if they send out a signal to all other lymphocytes in the chamber that this one lymphocyte recognizes the foreign invader as harmful and is sending out signals to B cells or T cells or immune complex triggered reactions that activate all the lymphocytes or nearly all the lymphocytes in the preparation. So what you don't want to do is called priming the reaction. During the 12 hours before the blood is drawn, you don't want to send out any signals throughout the body that say, everybody stand up and be on alert if you're a lymphocyte. That's what we want to avoid. And that's the step that we usually don't talk about, but you do have to explain to them that it's a multi-step process that is self-regulated. And what we're looking for is that final amplification, activation, rather than the individual cell that sees the foreign invader.